Controlling the printing costs in your business is one thing I do get asked a lot of. How can we reduce the invoice? How can we reduce the amount of toners that go out? How can we curb the cost? One amazing thing with Lexmark is what they call Lexmark Cloud Print Management. It's an additional piece of software that goes on and actually manages the photocopier and your team. So at the moment, you can see that my touchpad is open and anyone can come up and use it. And we actually don't know what's happening. It's unmeasured, unmanaged. Now, if you put on Lexmark, I'll put CFM. I use some acronyms, so this video doesn't take too long. It'll actually lock down the screen. So I'd have to put a PIN code in or swipe a card to unlock it. And then it acknowledges that it's me using it. And then anything that I do with that photocopier, doing a scan, doing a photocopy, or when I press print, it won't release my printout till I'm actually there. Lots of different benefits to CFM is obviously controlling costs. I'm not going to be printing things unnecessarily. I might have printed something 3 or 4 times after I realized I made too many errors. So I'm not printing the 3 errors, I'm only printing the last one. Obviously confidential. It's only going to print when I'm actually there, which sometimes, this is why lots of people like to have faster printers, because they need it to obviously speed up because they're waiting for it. Another reason why CFM is so great is then you can allocate. So if I'm in marketing, you might want to allocate me more color prints. I might get 5,000 color prints a month, where the reception will only get maybe 100 because they really don't need a print in color. It actually helps ensure that the people who should be printing in color should be printing in color and allowed to. Alternatively, you can just default everything to black and white and make sure that everything's always black and white. And then if they want to print in color, you can give them that access. There's lots of different, I suppose, reasons why CFM are great from a user perspective. From an IT level, from an IT manager, everything starts to get nice and uniform. So IP address will stay the same, drivers stay the same, your environment won't get disrupted. It's a brilliant system. And then again, probably coming back from a user and an IT perspective combined, when you press print, it authenticates via the cloud. So basically, if you've got multiple photocopiers either in one location or across Australia, you can press print here in Perth and then fly to Melbourne and then authenticate and release it on the Melbourne printer, and then it will print there in Melbourne, so you don't have to carry all these documents around. And vice versa. If you've got 5 machines in one venue, or if you're upstairs, you can just release it when you're downstairs. That's the beautiful thing about having something in the cloud. It's cloud fleet management, managing your fleet in the cloud. It's a brilliant system. You might be wondering, hey, Lise, what's the price of this? I always love to say it's a few cups of coffee per month. It really is an absolute game changer. When people are trying to control their costs of what is in print, you will find that the cost or the investment of the cloud fleet management is so low that when you implement it, it'll reduce your costs significantly, that this investment here was literally chump change to what you were about to save, or what you do save once you implement it. And then you've also got the consistency from your team as well, right? They don't have IT down errors because everything is now managed under one kind of helm. Thank you for watching. Hopefully that's given you some idea of how you might be able to implement this in your fleet, either it's a photocopier or a printer. Then we're going to be able to help you get those economies of scale.